Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Here's your news report, stimulus check update, and stimulus package update for Saturday, February the 20th. I have a lot of stimulus news to share with you in today's video, including the status of the third stimulus check. I also want to discuss why President Joe Biden may have to cut some things out of his $1.9 trillion relief plan. Make sure to watch until the end of this video to learn why Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer must pass more stimulus relief within the next few weeks. The winner of yesterday's $50 Amazon gift card giveaway was Del Lackey. Congratulations, Del Lackey. So next Friday, I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. So the IRS has stated that all past federal stimulus checks have been sent out to Americans that were eligible. Earlier this week, the IRS said that it has sent over 160 million stimulus payments to Americans as part of the first economic relief package.
Latest episode of, I guess I'll call it Bidenomics, because it was what was his name, Buster Poindexter, hot, not only bonds, but you know what they're going to do with stimulus and infrastructure, the economy, right?
I think so. I think a Biden boom is forming here. So Jared mentioned a couple of the factors I've been following this week. Retail sales coming in much higher than expected, 5.3% monthly gain, driven by that last stimulus bill that I guess a lot of people don't even remember. That was just a $600 check going out to families and some extra unemployment insurance. But people are taking that money and spending it. And that's not just going to be a 1 month effect. That will carry over for the next several months. And then it looks like Biden is going to get nearly everything he's asking for in the next stimulus bill, the American Rescue Plan. It does look like Congress is going to pass between 1.5 trillion and 1.9 trillion in aid there. And that is really going to supercharge the economy by, let's say, summer or fall. So I've been following a lot of forecasters. GDP estimates for the first quarter, for the second quarter, and for the year are going up. One forecasting firm is expecting 6.5% real GDP growth this year. That would be the strongest GDP growth since 1984. And that could lead to some of the problems Jared is talking about. But before it gets to the problems, it's just going to lead to a much improved economy, which will benefit Joe Biden and his fellow Democrats.
Rick, I guess how reliant, though, is this on getting the extra $1,400 in stimulus payments? Because like you were saying, it looks like we are going to get it. But if it is slightly lower than that, I guess, what's the potential impact of that?
Well, he's going to get something. I mean, we've been talking about the controversy over the size of this bill for some time. So the economists who say it's too much and we risk overheating the economy with too much stimulus say that the appropriate amount, instead of 1.5 to 1.9 trillion, the appropriate amount at this point might be between 500 billion and $1 trillion. That is still a lot of stimulus, and we're going to get more than that anyway. So I think generally this is, you know, who do you believe? Do you believe Janet Yellen, who says, don't worry, we can handle inflation if we have to? Jerome Powell at the Federal Reserve says the same thing. And then you've got the worrywart saying, yeah, but what if the Fed has to taper? I think if you're Joe Biden, I mean, I understand his rationale. Basically, get everything into the economy you can right now. We still have 10 million jobs we've lost in the last 12 months. And if we have problems with inflation that hits something worrisome like 3 or 3.5%, deal with it when it happens.
I just want to double check something. Are they still hoping that they can do it bipartisan? Or is it really going to be reconciliation? Because you get one shot a year at that, right?
Yeah, it's not going to be bipartisan. It's pretty clear Democrats have given up on that. They do need to get all the Democrats to agree because they only have a 1-vote majority in the Senate. I think that means there's no way there's going to be a $15 minimum wage component that will make it into that bill and stay in that bill. And the minimum wage might have to get stripped out completely for purposes of reconciliation. But just one point of clarification, Adam, it's you can pass one reconciliation bill per fiscal year. So the government's fiscal year ends September 30th, which means the next bill they may want to pass through reconciliation, big infrastructure bill, they could still go for that at the end of the calendar year, because come October 1st, that's when they get another shot at a reconciliation bill in the Senate.
The tax agency stated that in December, it has sent over 147 million stimulus payments as part of the second stimulus relief package. So since the pandemic, the IRS has sent out more than $410 billion in stimulus checks. But unfortunately, the IRS has struggled to deliver stimulus checks to some Americans, those who lack bank accounts or who don't earn enough money to file tax returns. This is because the IRS needs a person's most recent tax return to determine whether they are eligible for the stimulus check. The IRS also needs a tax return to determine where to send the stimulus money. According to a certified financial planner, some of the people who missed out are those who are likely to need the stimulus money the most. In a statement, the IRS said, if individuals don't receive a payment, or if they don't receive the full amounts, they may be eligible to claim the recovery rebate credit and must file a 2020 tax return. This past Friday, President Joe Biden was criticized for the $1 trillion price tag of his economic relief bill. However, Biden challenged those critics. President Biden was speaking in Kalamazoo, Michigan. He told reporters that the size of the bill matched the size of the need. Critics say my plan is too big, that it costs $1 trillion, Joe Biden said. So that's too much. Well, let me ask them, what would they have me cut? What would they have me leave out? Many oppose the massive spending, and currently President Joe Biden's relief plan includes $290 billion to extend unemployment insurance, $50 billion for small businesses, $130 billion for schools, $20 billion to vaccinations, and $3 billion for nutrition programs. Biden also stated, "This is the United States of America, for God's sake. We invest in people who are in need." So what are your thoughts, everyone? Leave them in the comments below. I am glad that President Biden defended his $1 trillion relief package. Everything in Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan is going to help the American people recover from the pandemic. President Joe Biden's bill includes stimulus payments of $1,400 for individuals making up to $75,000 and $2,800 for couples making up to $150,000. Plus $1,400 for each dependent. The payments phase out for individuals making more than $100,000 and couples earning more than $200,000. Democratic U.S. Senator Robert Menendez said, "We will not repeat the mistakes we made a decade ago, when we bent over backward to please our GOP colleagues and watered down our stimulus, which subjected people to a longer, drawn-out recovery from the Great Recession. This time, we will give President Biden the resources necessary to defeat the pandemic, help suffering families, and turn the economy around." While Democrats do not need Republican votes, right now Democratic leaders are considering the bill under a process known as reconciliation, which will prevent a Senate filibuster and allow both houses of Congress to pass a bill by majority vote. That's the same process that the Republicans used to enact their tax law. This coming Monday, the House Budget Committee is scheduled to consider the 591-page bill, assembled from the different sections passed by several House committees earlier this month. The full bill is scheduled for the House floor debate and a vote by the end of this weekend. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said on Friday that his chamber was on track to pass a measure and send the bill out to Biden by March 14th, when the current extension of unemployment insurance benefits expire. That is the end of the video, everyone. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. Thank you, and have a blessed day.